Big Heart is really about giving people simple ways that they can improve their overall quality of life and well-being, as just having a cup of tea. But beyond that, we go 2 or 3 steps further to ensuring that the entire supply chain also has the opportunity to benefit from the health and wellness perspective.
In the early days, Big Heart sourced their turmeric for their flagship cup of sunshine directly from a farmer in Hana, Hawaii. This allowed them to know every step it took to get to their warehouse. However, as they grew, Big Heart had to outsource that farmer and work with a large corporate herb supplier to gain inventory reliability.
When we made the switch from sourcing our ingredients direct from the farm in Hana, Hawaii, our ingredients lost their story.
Their importer wouldn't answer questions about the wages, labor, agriculture practices, or exactly where the spices were grown. In response, Lisa Govro decided to take matters into her own hands and travel to India to source her main ingredients, turmeric, tulsi, and ginger, directly.
There was a pretty exact moment when I was meeting with turmeric farmers in Sikkim, which is a state neighboring West Bengal, and I realized that at that moment, Big Heart Tea Company was larger than just as a tea maker, producer, and seller, and that we had the obligation to use our power as a buyer to improve the way that herbs are traded overall. By working directly with farms, we are able to ensure or have more accountability in terms of not just their wages, but making sure that they have the proper equipment that they need to do their work, to harvest the ingredients that we then take and blend and give to people to heal.
They won't just be a tea company soon, however. This year, Govro and her team pitched Arch Grants with their plans to launch an herbal marketplace dedicated to ethical and transparent sourcing of herbs and spices. And they won.
When Big Heart was notified that we received the Arch Grant, I was actually standing just about right here on the production floor, and we were in full production that day, and I just started screaming. When they saw me so happy and relieved and excited, I think it was a guaranteed that we were Arch Grant recipients.
The Big Heart Tea Company Marketplace, which they plan to fully launch in 2019, will allow food, beverage, and other manufacturers around the world to source herbs and spices through them with complete transparency and traceability.
So it's a market discovery platform where buyers can source based on their values. And so if you're looking to support women in agriculture, you would easily be able to do a search on our marketplace and identify all the ingredients or farms that meet your qualifications.
We have been validated in the journey that Lisa's been on the past 6 years of working in this industry on her own, pushing the sustainability and transparency in the supply chain. And the fact that we're a food and ingredient company, it almost feels rare in St. Louis market.
And now it feels like what we're talking about is finally relevant in the startup space.
Arch Grants didn't just bring them validation, funding, and the accompanying services. It also brought them Kunthere Neck Morrissey, who read their pitch as a first-round judge and had to learn more.
So my background is in international logistics and supply chain, along with ag and retail manufacturing for the last 20 years. She was doing what I've been coaching, and she's doing it without knowing that these were the terminologies associated with what she's doing. She's sourcing ethically. She is taking care of farmers at the origin level and all the way down to staff and the team and how she manages.
Together with the other 4 women on staff, they have Big Heart poised to make some big changes in the industry.
So when you ask where we see the tea industry going with our marketplace, it's more where do we see the whole foodscape going with our marketplace, and also with the consumer demand to know where their ingredients are coming from.
They've seen national, even international growth in the span of less than a year, all from their warehouse here in St. Louis, just off Cherokee Street, and are now found in over 250 locations, over 40 states, and multiple countries.
Oh my gosh, it's been so much fun. Literally, I think I have found my place.
It's a place that she says fits the company's name.
The name Big Heart is so apropos to me because I think this organization has a big heart. We have a big heart in thinking about our farmers, our processors, our supply chain service providers, and our team, and everybody that we connect with, and certainly the community. I think we are really looking to figure out how we help the economic development in this area.